1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, Banjo land, Mike Heading here. Today I've got the classic old tune, Bury Me Beneath the Willow. This is a great song to work on playing the melody in a bluegrass style on your banjo. This is a great tune because you might hear it in a bluegrass circle, you might hear it in a folk jam. It's kind of one of those great crossover tunes. And it's got a lot of standard melody and licks and fragments that you're going to see in a lot of other songs. This is a really good one to work on playing the melody, like I said. I'm going to break down the whole tune note for note and then show you a bunch of backup stuff you can do on this song. So here's Bury Me Beneath the Willow in the key of G. Okay, so we're going to start with the pickup on the and of beat 1, and we're going to do a pinch with our index and middle finger of our right hand on the 3rd and 1st strings. This is going to give it a little bit of extra punch when we do that little pickup. So we're going to play on the and of beat 1. So my best advice is count beat 1, 1, and then play on the and. So 1 and, one more time, 1 and if you can't, if that pinch is tough for you, you can just hit the open 3rd string as well. It'll have the same effect. But doing the pinch just gives it a little more punch. Okay, then we're going to do an open 2 hammer on the 4th string. That's going to be an 8th note, so don't do that too quick. That's 2 and then we're going to do the same open 2 hammer on the 3rd string, 3 and then we're going to hit the open 2nd string for beat 4. So the whole thing's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try just the right hand once. So it's 1. So just 3 quarter notes after you play that first pinch. So don't do those too quick. Don't let those hammer-ons throw off your right hand. One more time. 1 and 2. So let's add those hammer-ons back. 1. And a couple of ways you could vary it. If you don't like doing those hammer-ons, you could single string it. Something like that. Or you could take out that initial pinch. Then you just have to count beat 1. So you'd count 1. Like that. Otherwise, you could take out the open 2 hammer-on the 4th string as well. So you'd count 1, 2. That's another way. Last way, I'll give you one more, is you could just do that, change the pickup altogether and do that. Something like that as well would work. Okay? So one more time, here's measure 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're going to do a 2-3 hammer-on the 2nd string with our thumb middle fingers of our right hand. And I'm using my 1st and 2nd fingers of my left hand. So I'm doing an 8th note hammer-on there. 1 and. So I did thumb middle with my right hand, 2nd string, 1st string. Then I'm going to bring my thumb of my right hand up to the 5th string, and I'm going to do a forward roll 5, 2, 1. And then I'm going to hit one more 5th string. And then I'm going to reach my 1st finger of my left hand up to the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And I'm going to play a quarter note. So that whole measure sounds like this. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the melody there is the open 1st string. And then the 2nd fret on the 1st string. So you can pop out that, if you want to accent that 2nd string a little bit while you're rolling. Or the 1st string too is also the D note. So. And then I like to kind of accent that 2nd fret a little bit too. Okay, so together, here's 1 and 2 together. So it's. And a couple things about that is use that quarter note at beat 4 of measure 1 to give your thumb time to get up there to do that first hammer on measure 2. I like doing that with my thumb. You could also do it with your index finger, but I think it gives it a little bit more power if you do it with your thumb. It's a little more, definitely a little more scrugsy if you do it that way. Okay, here's measure 3. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. Okay, so we're going to hit the open first string for beat 1. Then we're going to do eighth notes, 5th string and 1st string. So thumb middle there. Then we're going to do a hammer on and a pull off. So we're going to do a 2-3 hammer on the 3rd string. And with my right hand I did thumb and index there, 3rd string, 2nd string. And then I'm going to do a pull off, 3-2 pull off. And that time I did thumb middle with my right hand. So you're doing thumb, index, thumb, middle. So that whole measure sounds like this. Beat 1's a quarter note. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Again, focus on the right hand there. Don't worry too much about those hammer-ons. Make sure your right hand's solid. So we're doing 1. So I'm forgetting the left hand for a second. So one more time with the left hand now. And practice keeping your first finger down there when you do that hammer on. And then you're ready to go right back to that.